Hey there, Michael Harris here, and welcome back. In this video, we're going to show you how to write product launch emails, and we're going to continue our discussion on which emails you should write next. Before we do that, though, I feel like it's a really good idea to go back and just summarize what we've done so far. And so, in the very first email, we talked about writing an I need your help email. Okay, now this is an email that you're going to send out probably a week or so ahead of your launch or just sometime throughout the year. And all you're trying to do with this email is just get an idea of your list frustrations that people on your list have. The reason you want to get an idea of frustrations that people on your list have is so, quite frankly, you'll know how to solve those frustrations, and you'll be able to go out there and find affiliate products that will match up with those frustrations. And of course, the more you can solve their problems, the more money you're going to make. It's just that simple. And so that's why you write email 1. Now, email 2 is when you really start getting more into the product launch phase of it. And so that's when you are going to pick a topic that you feel like that your list is interested in, something that they're frustrated about, and you're providing a solution for them. Okay, so you're going to start off by talking about the frustrations that they have with that particular topic. So, for example, email 2 was called Frustrated with Affiliate Marketing. And that is simply because people, had written back to me when I sent out the frustration email. And they had written back to me about some of their frustrations with affiliate marketing. And so in this email, we basically express frustrations that the subscriber is having in order to, for them to think about this problem. We're trying to get them to think about it a little bit and just trying to get them to kind of mull it over in their mind. All right. We're trying to get them to realize that they do have a problem and that it needs to be solved. Now, in email 3, we're talking about still frustrated on that email. And on this email, we're going to heighten their frustrations a little bit and then provide a promise of a solution that's coming. Okay, so this is kind of a bridge email. It's sort of a transition email. It's an email that goes from talking about all their frustrations to, okay, well, I know you're frustrated, but I actually have found a solution for you, and it's coming. All right, now in this email, email 3, you don't necessarily give them an affiliate link yet. You don't try to sell them anything at all. You just simply are telling them that you have found a solution and you promise that it's coming. Okay. Now in email 4, basically that's where you give them the solution. Okay. So email 4 would be a great launch day email. So whenever your product is launching, this is what you want to give them on that day. So I usually start this email off by saying, here's what you get. And then I simply list the bullet points that are in the sales letter. And it's really that simple. So pick out the bullet points in a sales letter and list them, and there's your email. You say, this is what you get. Here's everything that's listed. And then also you tell them about your bonus that you're offering. Because remember, part of this system in this case study was that I did offer them a bonus, which I know increased sales. So tell them about your bonus as well. So that's what we've done so far. Now, let's talk about where we're going. So steps to come. We have 4 more emails that we're going to write. And so email 5, the next email, is going to be called Here's What You Get. Okay. In fact, it's the same email that we wrote in email 4, but we're just going to, in email 5, simply send it out again the next day. So if our product launches, the product that we're promoting, if it launches at, let's say, email 4, I know in this particular case study, this particular product launched, I believe, early in the morning. And so 24 hours later, about the same time, I sent out email 5, which was basically the same bullet points, the same product, the same, talking about the same information. So basically I just sent the same email out, and I just said, here's what you get. In case you missed it the other day, or in case you missed it yesterday, here's what you get. And I just simply listed the bullet points again, and I told them about the bonus they were getting. Now email 6 is the day after that. And on this one, I like to talk to people about who is this for? Because a lot of times if people haven't bought by this point, they're probably asking themselves the question, I wonder if this is really for me. Is this product really for me? And this is where you want to send out an email letting them know that, yes, this will solve their problems. And also, you want to get people on your list to visualize themselves actually using the product and benefiting from it and changing their life with it. And so this would be a great email to send out to people and tell them about who it's for, and maybe some visualization that they'll have with it, and also possibly even some testimonials. Well, not only has it helped, not only will I feel like this will help you, but here's some other people. So you remember in the earlier video that we talked about how there were testimonials on that sales letter. This would be a great email to put something like that in there. Now, I don't believe I did for this one, but in the future you could certainly do that. So you want to just basically tell them in this email who it's for. Email 7, by this point, if they haven't bought yet, they probably have some questions about it. They're probably wondering about it. And so I always title this email Frequently Asked Questions. And I just simply answer questions about the product. Now, there happened to be a section in this sales letter, if you remember, that had a frequently asked question section. All I'm going to do for email 7 is copy and paste that and put it in my email. Email number 8 is last chance to get whatever the product is. Okay, so in this case, this is the last email I'll send out about it. And I want to tell them that this is their last chance to get, in this case, Perfect Affiliate Storm plus my bonus, and get started by, and then you want to tell them a certain time. So in this case, I said it's the last chance to get it, get my bonuses, and get started by this weekend. Okay, within a certain time frame. And so as you can see in email 8, it says last chance to get my brand new Perfect Affiliate Storm plus my exclusive bonus and get started by this weekend. And again, this is the last email, so you want to remind them it's their last chance to get it and get started. And I recommend a time period. If you can run it up through, let's say, a Friday or something, then that would be a great email to send out. Or if you're doing a weekend product launch that you're promoting, then you might want to send this out, let's say, on a Sunday, and say this is your last chance to get it and get started before the weekend's up. If you're doing a product launch, let's say something comes out on a maybe at the beginning of the week, like a Monday or Tuesday, then you want to maybe send this out and say, well, it's your last chance to get started by this week. But you do want to give them a deadline. Now, of course, it's not their last chance to ever buy the product. I mean, they can always go back and buy the product, but what you're telling them is it's your last chance that you're going to remind them of the product and get the bonuses as well. And so that's what's important about this email. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these example emails and how all this works. So the first email that we're going to look at now is email number 5. So let's go on over there and take a look. So email number 5 is the one that says, here's what you get with the brand new and then the product name. So in this case, Perfect Affiliate Storm System. All right. Now, this is the exact same email that I sent out the day earlier when we launched the product. Okay, whenever the product was launched and we were promoting it. But the difference is it's just 24 hours later. It's the same email. And I just basically really don't change it much. I just say, hey, here's what you get, in case you missed it. Or I may not even say in case you missed it. In this case, I just said, hey there. This week we've been talking about some of your struggles. And, you can certainly read this yourself. But we've been talking about some of your struggles. A couple of my good buddies have come up with a solution to it. And here's the solution. Here's what all you get. It's called the Perfect Affiliate Storm. And here are the bullet points to it. And of course, I don't say bullet points. I just list them. And then I have some links in there, to the affiliate product, the Perfect Affiliate Storm. And then I also tell them about the bonus, just like I did 24 hours ago. And it's basically the same email. I just simply copy it and send it out the next day. So, if it launches, again, early in the morning, I'll send it out 24 hours later, early in the morning. If it launches later at night, then I may send it the next morning. But I'll send it sometime within 24 hours of the next day. And say, hey, here's this product. It's great. In case you missed it, you might want to jump on this. So that's email number 5. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about email number 6 and take a look at that. This is the one where we talked about who is it for. So let's go ahead and zip on over to that email, and that looks like this. So who is the Perfect Affiliate Storm for? And so I start off by saying, hey there, some people have been asking me about the brand new training, The Perfect Affiliate Storm, by my good friends Chris Cole and Mark Barrett. And they were wondering if it was for them. And so who is it for? Now, on this particular one, I just simply go through here and I tell who I believe it's for. Okay, so after reading the sales letter, I just simply pick some ideas out of there. And I'll just say, you know, it's for people that haven't made money in affiliate marketing but want to make some today. It's for people that want to make $100 a day, because if you remember from the sales letter, that's one of the things they highlighted. And so again, what I do is I simply go over the sales letter. In fact, let's take a look at it right now. And really on this email, I just simply go through here, I look through the sales letter again, and I try to find some ways that I can tell them who it's for. And so, you know, here's why affiliate marketing is the best way to get to $100 per day. I mean, this is about making $100 a day. I basically go through the bullet points, you know, and I look at those. You know, here's a little section here. It talks about you can get started right now. So who's it for? Well, if you have no expert status or authority, if you have no affiliates or JV partners, it's for people with no mailing list. It's for people with no product. Again, I'm just going through the sales letter. I'm taking their points in the sales letter, and I'm just inserting that into this email. And I'm just telling them who it's for. People with no technical skills, for example. People with no marketing experience. People who can spare 30 to 60 minutes per day. Again, this is a perfect example of who it's for. Okay, so you want to pick those out in your sales letter. It's as simple as that. Now, the next email, on email 7, that's called Frequently Asked Questions. And this is a really great email to send out because, again, at this point, people probably have some questions if they haven't purchased yet, and they just want to know a few things about it. And so what I would do is, in this particular case, I simply looked at the Frequently Asked Questions section that was already in the sales letter. So let's go take a look at that and see. So going back to the sales letter, scrolling down through here, of course, here's all the bullet points we talked about earlier on the Here's What You Get email, testimonials. And you go all the way to the bottom of this particular sales letter, and I'm pretty sure we had some frequently asked questions. Here they are right here, frequently asked questions. And so, you know, is this about affiliate marketing? Yes, it is. Okay. What niches does this focus on? And it talks about that. How is the training delivered? It talks about that. Do I have to spend money? It talks about that. So what you would want to do in this case is simply go through your sales letter and see if they have a frequently asked questions section. A lot of them do, some of them don't. But the ones that don't, you can still get information from the sales letter and basically make up some questions and then answer those questions as you go. And what this will do is this will really ease people's mind. And, you know, if they've had questions about purchasing the product, it will really help them make their decision that, you know, that you're providing as much information as possible. You know, that you are being very transparent. You're saying, I know you have some questions about it, so here it is. Okay. One of the most common questions that I get is there an OTO? You know, a lot of people want to know if there's a one-time offer or some kind of an upsell that they're going to have to purchase. And of course, in all cases, you know, if there is an upsell, it should be an upsell that complements the product. Okay, it's not something that they necessarily have to have to to make the product complete, so to speak. But it should be something that actually complements it, and so you want to be sure to tell them that. And you, again, just go through the frequently asked questions, look at the questions. In this case, it's laid out right here for you. And what I would do is I would just put like a Q for question and an A for answer. Q and A, Q and A. And so let's take a look and see how I developed that email. So here it is. Subject, frequently asked questions. Hey there, some people have been asking questions about the brand new training, Perfect Affiliate Storm, which shows you how to create affiliate income of $100 a day in under 30 days. And so I thought I'd take a moment and share some of these questions and answers with you. And then there we go, Q&A. So Q, question, is there an OTO? A, answer, yes. There are some OTOs that complement the product, but everything you need to create these affiliate cash machines quickly are in this training. And again, that really does need to be the case with the product. Any product you're promoting, they should be able to get the full value of the information from the front end. But of course, the OTOs are there to complement the product. And you do really, hope they purchase the OTOs because it just increases your commission in the long run. So question and answer. Next question I had is this about affiliate marketing? Yes, it is. But this method has proven to work. And it's not something you've ever seen before. Again, just simply going through, and I don't even think I used all of those question and answers. I may have, but I used most of them. And I just used the ones that I thought were the most pressing and the most relevant to my list. So again, frequently asked questions. It's a very popular email. This one gets opened a lot. Because people see that and they do have questions and they want answers. And so this is a perfect email to line up with those needs. Okay, let's take a look at our very last email. And this one is email 8, the last chance email. Okay, so last chance to get the brand new, whatever product name it is, and the bonus that you have. Okay, so in this case, last chance to get Perfect Affiliate Storm plus my bonus. And then you want to give them a timeline. Get started by this weekend, or get started by this week, or get started before the next holiday, or whatever it may be. Okay, so let's go take a look at that. So I tell them in this email, this is your last chance to get the brand new Perfect Affiliate Storm plus my exclusive bonus and get started by this weekend. Again, start out, hey there. This week we've been talking about some struggles that you've had as an affiliate and with affiliate marketing, and we talked about how my good friends Chris Cole and Mark Barrett also had a difficult time getting affiliate sales. Now, this email is the exact same email that I sent out on launch day, and it's the exact same email that I sent out 24 hours later. Okay, so this is probably going to be the third time that they see this email, and it's okay because this is the email that is really going to sell the product. This is the one, and I have found this one to be my strongest email of them all, simply because it's really straightforward. It tells them what they get, and then it lists all the bullet points of what they get. And that's what people want to know, okay? They want to know what they're getting if they buy your product. And so I talk about what all they're getting and how it will help them and help solve their frustrations. But also I say, and also don't forget, this is the bonus you get with it as well. And, in this case, I provided a WSO as a bonus, one that I have not released yet. But you could have one that you've released in the past. That'll work just as well. But if it's one that you haven't released yet, or if it's some PLR product or some kind of free giveaway that you have, use that as a bonus because it really will work and it will help increase sales. Because quite frankly, people are just like anyone else. They're wanting to get the best deal. Okay, and they can buy an affiliate product from anyone, but why should they buy from you? That is the question you have to answer. And the reason they should buy from you is because you're providing something a little extra, a little special that they can't get somewhere else. Okay, that's why you have bonuses. And so you just simply list all your bullet points, and then you put your links in there as we've talked about earlier, and that's it. So really, once you have this email written the first time, you're going to be sending it out not only that time, but 2 more times in this series. And it really does work. People do click on the links, and they do buy from this email. Okay, and it's kind of like anything else. Repetition. The more repetition you see, the more likely they're going to buy it. Now, it's not one you want to send out, of course, every day, but in this structure, in this format that I've shown you, it's fine and it works really well. So that's it. That's the last email. And so there you have it. That is the email launch mastery system. That is exactly how you promote product launch for affiliate products, and that is how you promote affiliate product launches using this series of emails. And so Let's talk about new product launches and let's summarize what we've just covered. And so number one, the first thing you want to do is identify your subscriber's problem. Okay, you want them to tell you what their frustrations are, and that's what that first email is about. Number two, you want to look for the sales letter, and you want to get some ideas from that sales letter. Okay. Number three, you want to pick paragraphs out of the sales letter to use as emails. Number four, you want to create an email campaign based on the sales letter, as well as a bonus for members of our list who buy. Okay, so you definitely want to create bonuses, and there's several ways to do that. So let's talk about some final thoughts. After you get into the swing of things, you can easily send several of these emails out to make affiliate product sales from your list every month. And quite frankly, the more affiliate emails that you send out, the more chances that you'll have to make money. Now, you could create several profitable email series per month for each product launch and have multiple streams of income coming in on a regular basis from your efforts. Now, I just want to close by saying, imagine how you'll feel whenever you're finally making the money that you deserve. I mean, what would that really mean to you? And what would that mean to your family to be making the money that you deserve, to actually have enough money to do what you want to? I mean, just imagine the freedom you'll have. Imagine how much less stress you'll have. Well, if that's the kind of life you want, it's time to get to work and put this plan to use, because I know it works, and it's worked for me, and I know it can work for you as well. So put this plan to use, start taking action, and get started today.